Well, good morning. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked, when are you going to open the Lon C Destination Park? Well, the answer is today. We are opening the park today. It is a beautiful, beautiful park. I want to welcome everybody who's here in person. Also want to welcome everybody who's joining us virtually through our live stream. Thank you for joining us. I want to invite Commissioner District 4, Ruben De La Rosa, to come up and give the opening prayer. Commissioner De La Rosa.
Good morning, everybody. Glad y'all are here joining us on this beautiful day. This beautiful park. Another addition to Harlingen. If everybody would bow. In Zechariah 8:4, it says, the city parks will be filled with boys and girls. They will play in the city open parks. Lord, as we dedicate this beautiful playground, we ask you to bless Lon C Park. We ask that you bring happiness and blessings to all who will visit in the coming years. We thank you for the givers, the builders, and anyone that had any part in making this a reality. We are so grateful that as a community, we come together to make Harlingen a great city to live in. Continue being with us in this decision we make. In your loving name, amen. Amen. Will everybody join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all that came out. And again, this has been a long journey for me with this park. The adventure started back in 2015 when I first got elected. And the vision was for Lon C to be what it is today. It's become a reality. Again, I want to thank everybody that's been involved with this project. And let's see that the citizens of Harlingen enjoy this beautiful park. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. And now it's my responsibility to recognize everyone in the audience. If I miss you, raise your hand. Of course, we have with us our Mayor, Chris Boswell. Mayor, thank you for being here, sir. We have, sorry, whoever that is. We have Commissioner District 1, Richard Uribe. Commissioner, thank you for being here, sir. We have City Commissioner District 2, Frank Puente. Commissioner, thank you for being here. City Commissioner District 3, Michael Mesmore. Commissioner, thank you for being here. City Commissioner, of course, District 4, Ruben De La Rosa. Thank you, Commissioner. City Commissioner District 5, Victor Leal. Commissioner, thank you for being here. We also have with us our Community Improvement Board members. We have Chairman Jesse Robles. Jesse, thank you for being here. We have board members Gina Monreal. We have Dan Araiza, board member. John Guevara. I know I saw John earlier. Did I miss any board members? Anybody? Raise your hand. No one? We also have with us our Parks Board Chair, Adele Clinton. Adele, thank you for being here. I also want to recognize my staff, Carlos Sanchez, Assistant City Manager. He is here somewhere. And of course, our Parks Director, Javier Mendez, who has done a tremendous job. Javier and his crews, what a great job they've done. We also want to thank our Red Coats for being here from our chamber. And I want to recognize our new chamber CEO, Javier De Leon. Javier, where are you? There you are. No joke. All right, so in 2016, the City Commission adopted the comprehensive plan, One Vision, One Harlingen. And that comprehensive plan was a result of several months, actually it was well over a year, of feedback from the community through community meetings, through online surveys, through mail-out surveys, inputting into what Harlingen should look like moving forward. A comprehensive plan basically is a roadmap guiding Harlingen on growth and improvements and what areas to look at. One of the emphasis of the comprehensive plan from our citizens was that we have plenty of parks. We are blessed with a lot of parks. We need to improve and upgrade our parks. And so on that note, our mayor and city council and our 4B board and our parks board have taken that as their mission to make sure we improve our parks. And not only are we standing here in this beautiful park today as a result of those efforts, we now have in the city of Harlingen 6 all-inclusive playgrounds scattered throughout our city. 6 all-inclusive playgrounds. And some of those were done through partnerships with our school district, and I want to welcome our new school superintendent, Dr. Noyora. Thank you for your partnership, and I know we're going to have many, many more in the future. Now I'd like to welcome our mayor, Chris Boswell, to come up and say a few words.
All right. Good morning. And it's another great day in the city of Harlingen as we cut the ribbon on this wonderful renovated, rejuvenated Lon C Hill Park. Great cities have great parks, and the city of Harlingen is blessed to have more parkland per capita than any other city in South Texas in the Rio Grande Valley. And this is a real gem for us, a centerpiece for this city, a place for our children to come and play in an all-inclusive playground, maybe to get a little wet in a fountain back here, just walk around and enjoy the outside and the beautiful scenery that is now this Lon C Hill Destination Park. Great places to sit, great places to walk, and we can see that we're going to be building more on this idea. This is a centerpiece, but there's more to come as this park expands and really becomes a destination for people to relax, for people to come and visit, and for our children to enjoy the beauty of the outdoors. So I want to thank each and every one of the people who have been involved in this project, including our city manager, Dan Serna, and his staff, the Parks Department. I think we ought to recognize the contractor, Trey Peacock, is also here. Trey, beautiful job in bringing this park in on time and on budget. So let's congratulate our contractor for doing that. A great partnership with Peacock Construction, doing a beautiful job out here. There's a lot of detail that has gone into this park, and I'll just mention one of the things that I think is a really beautiful detail about the planning and the decision making about this park. We have a lot of beautiful trees out here. Take a look at them. They all survived the freeze. A conscious decision made to keep every one of the trees, not cut down any trees, and to really trim them up and to make them look as beautiful as they can be, to accommodate more sunlight for the grass. And so this is a really great space. And that's I think the level of detail and the level of commitment to making this a really, really beautiful park. One of the things I'd also like to remind everyone is that not only is this a product of the comprehensive plan, as Dan mentioned, but this is a product of the voters deciding back in 2007 that they wanted to create the 4B Corporation and utilize 1/8 of a cent of sales tax to do projects like this. And so that is a dedicated fund that the voters that approved and that the citizens of Harlingen wanted to use money to do projects of this nature. And I think it's important to recognize that because those funds cannot be used for general infrastructure. They can only be used for projects such as this and for example, the convention center. So I congratulate the 4B board and all the members that were mentioned, Jesse Robles, the chairman for many years, to have the vision to dedicate those funds to real signature projects in our city that make high impact projects like the convention center, like this project, like the Veterans Memorial Project. All of those very visible, very important to the community, and who have really built our city to have the kinds of amenities that great cities need to have in order to thrive, in order to progress, in order to grow. So I congratulate the 4B board, I congratulate the Harlingen City Commission, each and every member who supported these projects along the way, and thank the leadership of our staff for getting this project done in such a great fashion. Our parks are open as of last Friday or the week before. We're still using, following CDC guidelines. We're still keeping things clean, but I want to invite our families back to our playgrounds. The parks have always been open, but the playgrounds have been on hold. The playgrounds are now open, so come out, enjoy Lon C Hill and all of the playgrounds throughout our community.
Thank you, Mayor. And now I'd like to invite Commissioner De La Rosa. You want to say a few words, sir? This park is in District 4, and so we're asking Commissioner De La Rosa to come up and say a few words.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that's had part in this. Trey, thank you. I know it was a long journey with COVID. It was a little struggle for a little while, but again, we're here. And all I want is basically just for our citizens from Harlingen to come and enjoy Lon C Hill, bring the kids. Of course, like the mayor said, stay safe. But basically just thank you all for helping and supporting this venture. The 4B, Jesse, John, Daniel, thank you again for seeing the vision and supporting and backing up the city with the finances to make this come true. Hopefully we'll have more to come here to Lon C Hill as far as expanding it a little bit more, adding more to the features and making it a better park. But as you can see, it's beautiful. It's and like the mayor said, all the trees survived the cold winter. And it's just so beautiful here right now. Come by and see it at night. It's something else at night. It's extraordinary. Just come walk at night and it's just beautiful. It's a whole different scenery at night. So with that, I'll go ahead and like again, thank you everybody that was involved with this project and making it come true. Thank you.
You know, as the mayor pointed out, it does take funding to make these projects happen. And the 4B, the Community Improvement Board, has been instrumental in not only this project, but several others in our community. And moving forward, we're going to continue to add to this project. And so I want to invite Jesse Robles to come up and say a few words. He is the chairman of the 4B. They are the avenue, the vehicle that we utilize, that our citizens approve to utilize for these quality of life projects. So Jesse, you want to come up?
Thank you, Dan. The 4B board, as Mayor pointed out, is something that the community called for, and we have responded. One of the most amazing things that we enjoy as a 4B board is that we're called to develop quality of life opportunities in the city of Harlingen. But we are also conscientious of the fact that that 1/8 cent that the mayor referred to is part of economic development. So we also have the ability to include some aspect of economic development into our projects. And I'm very happy to be served with a board that has the same philosophy. A park like this is wonderful for our community. It's a fulfillment of a request by the citizenry to develop our parks. As Mayor pointed out, the parks, we already had an amazing park system in the Rio Grande Valley, but that wasn't enough for the citizenry. We needed something a little bit more. And this destination park basically attests to that. This, what you see here, is phase one. There's 5 phases involved in this project. So if you can see what this phase looks like, can you imagine what the whole project is going to look like when it's done? It's amazing what the citizenry has empowered us to do, but very important, the development and design that took place under the leadership of Dan Serna and his staff. We as a board have enjoyed the opportunity to do some very significant projects. Shortly after the comprehensive plan, Mayor Boswell and I gathered and we talked about what are the most important projects that we can take care of for the city. And Mayor points out, well, we got to do something about that Baxter building because we just cannot let it stand. It's an albatross around the neck of the city, and we need to do something with it. And the other is the convention center. Economic development, it's important to economic development from the prospect that when people come to visit and come to hold events of that nature that are use that venue, also come to spend money in our community. And a further development of that idea is also that we should always aspire to be a family destination, family vacation destiny. And I think we're moving handily in that direction. The things that we do are awesome. I get the privilege of being the face that represents our board. And every time that I stand here, I'm always remiss with the idea that there are other people that, they remain in many cases faceless, but that are just as involved and just as dedicated as we are the ones that you see in front of you. So at this time, I'd like to call Dan Araiza. Could you please come forward? Ms. Gina Cano Monreal. J.D. Guevara. I don't believe we have any other board members here, but I will mention them. It's Ms. Deloria Davis, Danny Villarreal, and Paul Durant. These are the guys that are sitting around the table and, looking at the project, considering what decisions we need to make for the good and the benefit of the citizenry. So I would ask that you give them a big hand. And one of the aspects of how this project got done through the leadership of Dan and the staff, and certainly the rapport that our mayor has in the community, was that this got done with our 4B monies, but it also had contributions from foundations and also one of the significant contributor to this park was State Representative the Honorable Oscar Longoria, who, when we first broke ground to start the project, came in and made sure that we got $1 million for the benefit of this park, because near and dear to his heart is the children with special needs, and he was excited about part of this project being an all-inclusive park and also a field that is, I always forget, Dan, what the adaptive, how hard a word is that? The adaptive park, which is, its main intent is for the benefit of special needs kids, because they are also entitled to enjoy the quality of life in Harlingen. I've said enough. But I thank everybody that's been a part of this. Staff in particular works tirelessly, and in a lot of ways, they just bring us their ideas, and all we have to do is just kind of say grace over them because they do an excellent job. So we're honored and pleased to do that for you all and for the city. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesse. And Trey, I promise I was going to recognize you. I was going to wait towards the end. We have more faith. Anyway, as Jesse pointed out, and the mayor pointed out, it takes funding from the 4B. When we went out for bids for this project, we were $600,000 short to do phase one. And so we started looking at, do we value engineer it? What do we take out? And here comes Representative Oscar Longoria. And he gave $1 million for the destination park. And so he is not able to attend. Obviously, they're busy in session right now, but he does send Isaac Abram, who would like to come up and say a few words on behalf of Oscar Longoria. Isaac?
Thank you, Dan. My name is Isaac Abram. I am the district coordinator for State Representative Oscar Longoria, District 35, which covers Western Hidalgo County, the Delta area, and of course, Western Cameron County. He's not here, obviously. He is in Austin. They are in the middle of session. However, I am going to read a statement that he sent me. I want to congratulate the City of Harlingen, its Parks and Recreations Department, Peacock General Contractors for the amazing work done here to complete phase one of the additions to Lon C Hill Destination Park. This was an impressive undertaking, and I was able to work with the city to obtain a $1 million grant from the Parks and Wildlife for the project. This pandemic has shown the importance of outdoor green activities for the well-being of our public, and I am proud to see the city is committed to innovating and providing vital recreational services for its residents. Just as important to note today on World Down World Down Syndrome Day, Lon C Hill Destination Park was the first all-inclusive park in the valley, and with the new restrooms, pavilion, gazebo, and lighted splash pad area will provide all our youth with more resources and an improved quality of life. The additional food truck area, sidewalks, and parking ensure that their families will also take part in the fun that the park offers. Again, congratulations to the City of Harlingen for the great improvements to Lon C Hill Destination Park. I am proud of the commitment of the city and has made, and I look forward to working alongside them on these important life-changing projects.
Thank you, Isaac. And now I'm going to recognize Trey Peacock. Peacock Contractors did an outstanding job of working through the pandemic. I know construction was so down. He stayed on task, and we were able to get this thing done in a timely fashion and within budget. And moving forward, we will have some additional components to the park. The 4B just approved funding for a new amphitheater that's going to be located right over here by our swimming pool, facing this direction. So now when we have concerts in this venue, there will not be a bad seat in the house. No matter where you are, you'll be comfortable, it'll be nice and shaded, and you'll be able to listen to the music. We're also going to have a lighted hike and bike trail across the street. It's going to go across all that grass area by the White Wing Stadium and connect to our crosswalks on either side of this park to our sidewalks. And we're also working on presenting another project to the 4B, the adaptive baseball diamond. And that will be an all-inclusive baseball diamond that will be located in our existing baseball field here on the east corner. There are other phases. There's also a outdoor concert venue, and that would be to convert our existing baseball field on the north side of this complex with a retractable awning and turn it into an outdoor concert venue where the stage would be in the center, in the infield. And of course, there's a larger dream, and that is to also create a children's discovery center in a building nearby. And keep in mind that all these components, all these amenities are just walking distance away from our convention center, with a newly paved street and an oversized 10-foot sidewalk connecting this project to our convention center. Folks coming into our area, to our convention, to our hotel, will now have somewhere to take their families in the evening, enjoy the water feature, enjoy the park, enjoy a concert. There's so many things that can happen at this park. What a great amenity for our city. So with that, we're ready for the ribbon cutting, and I want to invite the Redcoats to come on up. I guess we're going to do it here. Right, okay. Irma's telling me yes. Mayor, Commissioners, 4B, board members, Dr. Noyola, Javier, come on up. Trey, where's Trey? I apologize. I apologize. You know, an idea is one thing. Putting little circles on a piece of paper is another. But without a very good architect, David Monreal with Guzman Munoz, we would not have been able to get to this point. So David, thank you. Yeah, Javier just reminded me I forgot to mention that.
One vision.
Perfect.
On Harlingen, one vision, right? Right.
First count pose. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Second count cut.
You're a good singer.
All right, well, congratulations, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.